So it's either good morning or good afternoon, depending in what time zone you're in. For my New York friends, it's quarter after 12, so it is the afternoon, but here in sunny 71 Arizona, where I did my errands of the day. It's 71 and I've been up and I've been to the bank. I've gotten gas for Monica so that she can use my car and do all those real estate things that she wants to do today. And I just want to talk about thinking healthy. And uh, I love Mickey Mantle's uh, statement about health. If I knew I was going to live this long, I I may have done things differently. And I guess I felt that way too with all the smoking that I did. Cigars, never cigarettes. Cigarettes were just for affectation. I used to get the cigarettes from Nat Sherman that were black and had the gold tip, so that it was all for show. I never inhaled cigarettes. My my demise were cigars, and I haven't had a cigar in a while. And I used to do about 15 a day in those days. So, but I haven't had a cigar in about 3 years, and my heavy cigar smoking stopped in 2002, 2003 when I changed my life and went into the look ahead study, which basically kept my diabetes in check, and I work on it every day. And I have a miracle drug now that has changed my A1C to, it looks like it's going to be in the sixes. And it was, it might even be in the fives. And if you get any, I mean, that's like a frame of reference. That's wonderful, and it's all because of this new inhaled insulin called Afrezza, and it's just a miracle. For me, it's a miracle drug. And the important thing, since I'm such a vain son of a gun, is it doesn't make you gain weight. And I weighed myself this morning and I was 151.6 pounds. It doesn't get better than this. And as Jackie Gleason once said, I'll never forget this. He said that the issue he had with being overweight was that it he didn't like the way he looked in his clothes when he was heavier. And it's so true. The clothes fit so much better. And I'm just such a happy guy. So, a few things. I don't know if you caught my interview with myself and the ever fabulous Allison Maloney on Newsmax, where we talked a little bit about Rush Limbaugh. And anyway, I had never met Rush, and but I certainly admired his brand. And what I don't understand is the hate that people have. Look, you don't have to like somebody, but to wish them harm because you don't like what they say is, to me, thank God my mom raised me and my sister differently. My parents were very, very good people. And anyway, I attribute my kindness and the little that I have to those two wonderful people called my parents. Even though I could never get along with my father, it was always a very um, colorful interaction. So anyway, I'm doing this to there is a reason to my madness here. What I'm trying to do is increase my YouTube subscribers. So please, that's what on the bottom it says subscribe to JT, which is John Tantillo Marketing Doctor YouTube channel. And there I go. I want to someday be like Bill Boggs. I want to be a personality on the. He was a personality or is a personality on TV and on traditional media. I want to be a personality on the new media and social media and on YouTube and all those wonderful new platforms. They Erica has even gotten me on TikTok, getting me pinched for my first Pfizer shot. So anyway, now you have to understand. All my friends are making comments or putting comments on the side that I love to respond to. But once I get distracted, I start a humming them and dying, and everybody says, "Well, you're no longer a broadcaster." Well, that's because when you do traditional, the only thing that you're distracted by, and you get used to that, is your producer in your ear, uh, reminding you of facts that you are having senior moments about that you can't remember. So it's very very different. So I just want to apologize for not giving Colleen Carroll and Jennifer Tantillo Canali and Michael Guccione and James Llewellyn Turney uh, their um, their due, because, and of course the ever wonderful Willie Rizzo, you know, and so today. Oh, and by the way, I'm feeling terrific. The procedure on Thursday went very well. Yesterday, I was a little bit out of it because my leg was in fact hurting. And as the nurse said to me, "Well, John, you had 100% blockage. You know, there was no blood being flowed in your leg. So you got to get used to that." So the reason why I talk about this, and some people will never believe it, it's not about me talking about my health reasons. And on second thought, I said, "Oh my God, I'm letting everybody know about all of my personal ideas or my concerning my health. I shouldn't really be doing that." But I remembered why I'm doing it, and it's to help the guys. The women know this. The women know to go to doctors. Men, they're going to play it tough. Forget about it, I think myself and Willie Rizzo are man enough to go to doctors when we have to go to doctors. And when you're not feeling well, and the reason I went for this angiogram, and there are two types. There's the ones that go from the heart upward, and then there's the ones that go from the heart downward. And for the feet, and it's called the vascular. folks. And the reason I did this is I couldn't work out anymore because I had these ulcers or wounds on my feet and they weren't healing. And as I said, it took Timothy Holland, the podiatrist, Dr. Timothy Holland, and I got a man crush on this guy. He's terrific. And, he could be my kid brother. And, he touched my feet and he said, I want you to go see a vascular team that I know called Modern Vascular. And I went and I did it, and they said you need this thing, and and before I went and got it done, they said I want you to go to a CT scan to make sure that we see something that's not right. And what they diagnosed, the CT scan diagnosed, was that I have a gallbladder issue that I have to get looked at. So when all of this is put perspective, so I do believe in providence, divine providence, that there is a plan here, that the good Lord wanted me to come to Arizona to get these things taken care of. And that's why I'm talking about my health. And even young guys, as I said, I can appreciate all these Adonises and women of who are very concerned about working out. And I'm at an age that I don't care what people think. I admire anybody that takes care of themselves and takes care of their body. The point I'm trying to make is that young people, and I see this on some of the bodybuilding posts that some of the kids do, that they have to go to the doctor and the chiropractor because they overdo some of their muscles and their muscles ache, and here we go. So no matter what age you are, it depends on what you how old you are as to what is going on and the malady that is coming across the body. And there you go. So yes, Jennifer, I'm on TikTok. I got maybe 4 followers now, so I gotta start doing that. So there you go. So today I'm going to do a rest, and I'm not going to I the nurse called and she said you should walk. I did walk, and I'm going to start my bicycling again next week. And I got to uh, I'm gonna I was bicycling for the first week. I started the bicycling. I did 30 minutes. I'm back to an hour. So I'll do that. And then after my COVID shot 2, after the 6th of March, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the gym, LA Fitness. I'll go to, I think, and I'll start my elliptical because that's good upper body and gets my legs going and all of that. So I'll start all of that. All right. So with that said, um, um, yeah, you could subscribe. I hope Jennifer, yeah, subscribe to TikTok, my TikTok platform, but more importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, with that said, yeah, Gooch. Good morning, my friend. Nice hat. Yes, you know me. I like hats that have big brims and high crowns. That's my brand of a hat. So anyway, um, and and I should let people know this. A colleague of mine, actually my boss, Dr. Michelle. I shouldn't say doctor, a professor. She's the chairman of the marketing department, Michelle Tindler. Asked my input on a project, and I completed it last night. So there was a good reason for me being on my back. And my point is, the point I want to make is, I came to the conclusion that I'm pretty good at this marketing stuff, you know, and I came up with some really original input, and I don't want to get into what it was, but I got into some really original stuff that I think she'll be happy with. So we got that. And one last thing, uh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, it's John Tantillo, the marketing doctor, on YouTube. All right, so that's it for now. Thanks for listening in. Um, no, I use a real bike. Eventually, when I buy the house, I will get the Peloton. Okay, I will be. There'll be no talking to me, but I'm going to really increase the exercise significantly, because all the data shows I like to hit 100, even though the data, when you put all of my health concerns, it comes out that I'll probably live to my 90s, and it would be nice to hit I'm thinking of wanting to hit 100 if I have all my marbles, as my father used to say. That would be nice to hit 100. Um, but anyway, uh, yeah, we'll do it together there. Let's see, Willie. There are no rich. Uh, there are no rich rest like New York. That's why you are those closing weight. I don't know what that means. You probably made some spelling errors. There are no rich rest like New York. That's why you are losing weight. Restaurants. Okay. Okay. There are no rich restaurants like New York. That's why you're losing weight. Okay. All right. That makes sense. So remember, for the fourth time I'm saying this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. And remember, go brand yourself. Maybe we'll do this tomorrow too. Be good. Bye bye.